Hello everyone! Hi, hold up. Let me just real quick put up the stream here. I'm looking a little tired today, so we'll see how long I stream for. It'll probably be about an hour. I'm gonna be real. I'm a little bit too tired to be doing this right now, but what I do want to get through today, probably like 2 of the Stanley Parable endings, and then dive into the new content stuff. Well, I say new content when it came out, like, I don't know how many years ago did the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe come out during, what year did the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe come out during? 2022, so it's like 3, 4-ish years old by this point. I think it's closer to 4, I think, because it was made in April. But, yeah, I'm very excited to be playing today. Hello Liam! Hello! But yeah, that is what we'll be doing. What was I thinking? My brain was doing a little thinking and then stopped. Oh yeah, anniversary stuff is gonna be hopefully coming out soon. But I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for whatever I'm doing. Like, okay, how many streams am I gonna dedicate to this? Because low-key, I'm thinking I do this stream and then like two more of the Stanley Parable, and then I'll move on to Little Misfortune. I think that's enough time. So yeah. Oh, hi there, Kurt. I hope you're doing well. I just saw the little character pop up. I did not know they did that. I honestly did not. But yeah, I'm very excited to be playing today, and I hope you all are too. And without further ado, before I yap myself to death, let's get into it. Okay, let me just... There we go. What time is it? It's like 3:09. 3:09. Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. Yeah, no problem, man. A lot of people don't take that stuff seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I really appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have a way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. My favorite time? Man, I don't really have a favorite time, I'm gonna be real. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll get back to your video. I'll let you get back to your video game now. Okay. Let's go! Right.
This is the story
Of a man named Stanley. Alright, I am gonna skip this though, I think. Yeah, okay. So, 2 endings.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh wow.
What could it mean?
Co-workers are gone.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're going into that door soon, don't worry guys.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Either way, the endings I want to do are this route, I think. So, I don't know which one we're doing first.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
I don't like my boss, man.
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
Well, everyone's
his
gone,
boss would
so
think
like...
he was crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
Maybe,
a rubber
he
room.
thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Why is this looping?
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Ah!
Why did doors close automatically behind him
Ah!
wherever he went? And for that matter,
Ah!
these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream!
This is all a dream, guys!
Oh, what a relief Stanley
this
felt
entire
to
fucking stream,
an
y'all are
answer,
hallucinating.
His co-workers
I hope y'all are having
actually
great dreams,
gone.
though.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my
why
head
are you here,
dictating
British little
everything that
narrator?
I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams,
What
the
are
truth
you?
was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
What?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Man, I can't do the pinch test on myself, I fear.
It was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That
I guess I'm
this was
doing
a
that.
dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself
We're closing
to
our
wake
eyes,
up.
guys.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought.
Man, I wish I was sleeping right now, like
through with
genuinely,
this
I'm
dream.
tired.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
All I want is to
apartment
fucking sleep, man. I
and
don't know
my
what you're
wife
talking about.
And my job. All I want is my life.
Wait, Stanley has a
exactly
wife.
The way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh. Well, we're still here. Well, guess we're sleeping anyways. Yippee!
Stanley began screaming.
Oh, never mind. Ah!
Someone wake me up! My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me
why is
I'm
it turning
real.
red?
I must be real.
Oh,
I
what the
must
fuck?
be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Who am I? Who am I? I
Everything
don't know.
went black.
Oh, okay.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella? Who the fuck is Mariella?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
What the f-
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just
Where
a
did I
few
get-
brief
I
moments,
got
she
bombed.
considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
Crazy.
This much
I
she
was crazy
knew.
once. They locked me in a
Everyone
room.
knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Yeah, anyone can
I
be
am
crazy.
sane. I am in
crazy.
control of my
And I look
mind.
like this.
I know what is real and
Nobody
what
would
isn't.
know just by looking at me.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this. So it was
That's
only
crazy.
a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
That's crazy. Well. Alright. Last ending, and I
All
think
of
we're
his
getting to the new
co-workers were
content.
gone. What could it mean?
I say new
Stanley
content,
decided to
but
go
it
to the
was,
meeting
it's
room.
like
Perhaps
almost
he had
6
simply
years old.
missed a
Or
memo.
not 6 years old. Oh my god, 3 years. 4 years old. 4 years old. Almost 4 years
When
old.
Stanley came
Man,
to
I
a
know how
set
to
of
math.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I feel something poking my eye right now, and I can't tell what it is.
Yet there was not
I'm
a
assuming it's
single
an eyelash
person
or something,
here
but it's really
either.
annoying me.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming
So
to a
low-key, if my
staircase, Stanley
VTuber is
walked
tweaking right now,
upstairs
that's
to
probably
his
why.
boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in
It's
disbelief
2,
who
8,
orchestrated this.
4,
What
5?
dark secret was Stanley was
Let's
in such
go.
a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Let me... Actually, this is quite nice. I want to play the piano, though. I'm very disappointed that I can't play the piano.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I forgot that was a thing the narrator could do, I'm not gonna lie.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
Oh yeah, the
as though
emotions
he
are
felt
stirring
more
again.
free to think for himself,
It's like
to question the nature of his
mixing up
job.
some cookie dough or some
Why
shit,
did
I
he
don't
feel
know.
this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh my god.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
very tempted to
Mind
get to
Control
the-
Facility.
Exit or escape thing. How do I do this again? I have to remember. There we go. Oh.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility.
Oh,
Welcome!
thank
You see,
you.
back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the Mind Control Facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development.
Oh,
And you
interesting.
all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go.
Thank you.
New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room
this is
ending.
quite a
If
lovely
that
ending.
enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content?
Yes.
Always more content, more, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs.
Man,
How
what
about
is
this?
man, what
we
is
wrote
Easter
a
egg?
new piece of music
A
just
what?
for this section.
Actually?
You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
Oh my god.
We call this track
We're also special.
Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well
That
done.
that sounds like a working title, but you know.
Good job, you did it. Good job.
Why does it sound like Lemon Demon for like 2 seconds?
Good job, you made it
To the bottom of the
mind control.
I'm gonna have to search this up on YouTube, honestly. Wait, hold on. I need to turn up the music a little bit for this. Just for this, I'm turning up the music to 70.
Jumped on the catwalk.
Hell yeah.
Should have been careful. Should have been careful.
I was being careful!
It used to be a bug.
Y'all can't see me, but I'm jamming
Now
out
it's
with
an
my little
ending.
mouse here.
Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier.
Hell yeah.
Chase your dreams. Railings don't mean anything. Good job,
Everyone
you
mute
did
the
it.
song.
Good job, you
It's just for angels. You got, no, y'all are collectively a part of this experience too. So don't worry about it, y'all. Hell yeah. But anyways, we are beginning the game again, and we're getting to the new content.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Man, I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the
know.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content.
Oh, new content?
Yeah.
What does that mean, new content?
I don't know. Man, what is poking my eye? Fuck my life. Oh, it's dark. Oh. Ooh. Is this It's a Small World?
Hello, and thank you for
Hi.
playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Yeah.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
I did not know that.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
More game.
delighting audiences the
Yes,
world
more
over.
game.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await.
Alright, are you guys
Parable
ready?
Ultra Deluxe.
Let's go,
Oh,
y'all.
well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Let's go.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Yay! Do you have to hit a button or something?
Is it broken?
Oh,
What's going on here? Should we...
yeah, I was
should
wondering
we
the
be
same exact
moving
thing. Like, do I have to
somewhere
press a
up?
button or... Oh,
there we
never
go.
mind.
All right,
Yeah.
finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Yippee!
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
Yeah, it's
as if
getting a 7.5
okay.
so far.
Let's
Oh,
see the
never mind.
content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Wait, I can jump. Oh my god. This is lovely. I can grab a jump rope and then just skip rope here or something like that. If there was a parkour course, I could do that. Unfortunately, I can't jump anywhere else, but like, you know. Yippee! This is fantastic. Why do I only have a certain amount of jumps though? Like, surely they're not gonna take away my ability to jump, are they? Should I like bank some? Internet died after I sent that message, but I'm back. Welcome back! Should I save? Should I save the gems? Whee! Oh. Okay, they were being serious. Let me jump! Fuck my life. Okay.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator.
Elevator.
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions
Yeah,
of this game
ratings
are
went down
not
to
positive.
6.5.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
I mean, the jump
If this
circle
is new
might
content,
bring it
then I
up
could
with
just read you
some
the whole
other
dictionary.
additions.
There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Honestly, the Britishness of this guy is just kind of funny to me. Oh, what does that say? I can't read that. Oh. You're welcome?
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says test achievement.
Wait, hold up. I'm checking that real quick. I say as I have most of the achievements. Test achievement, please ignore. Test achievement description, replace. God damn it.
Please ignore. What quality assurance department signed
Man,
off on this?
I don't know.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them.
Well, it's actually called X now, but you know, I'm not going to correct you on
fault,
that.
Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks, just you and me having a great time.
I don't know, I like the jump circle. I might circle back to the 7.5 out of 10. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, like, if you could include the jump circle, I'd really like that. What the fuck? Oh.
Stanley!
Hey!
Come over here! In the vent!
What if I don't?
I want to show you something. Oh. You don't want to see the cool
no,
surprise?
No, okay, you're gonna...
Well, fine.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry,
Never
okay?
Mind. You're not a dog.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. If I die after this is your fault, narrator.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yes,
well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Holy shit.
Take a look.
Oh my god, the graphics. Holy shit.
I call it the memory zone.
What?
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Stanley Parable.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on
Why does
PC.
this feel like marketing? Just all marketing. Even though I've already bought this game.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Did you really just hit me with a back in my day? Back in my day, the Stanley Parable actually meant something. I can't fucking. Angel's venting. I saw her benches. No, ignore them. I'm not sus. Ignore Liam. I'm not sus. Trust, guys. Trust me, please. I'm not the imposter. I swear to God. Trip down memory lane. Money. Is that like the first $1 that this game made or something like that? Stanley Parable demonstrate. Oh, the demo. Don't play. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Game is encouraging people to touch grass. That's like the first. This is like the first game I've seen that does that, I fear.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art,
what the fuck?
Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
I feel like they're trying to
every
market shit to
game
me.
ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona
Was it
3.
Undertale or Deltarune, though?
And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
All games, but
it's
no
just
games.
a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I mean, the jump circle is pretty entertaining. You could space that out a little bit. This way. Memory zone maintenance. Okay. We're playing Stanley Parable. Person of the lovely.
Here's another moving passage.
They keep
This
trying to
time
market
from
this game to me, even though I already got it. What the
Stanley
fuck?
Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games,
Oh my
and one
God.
that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game.
I don't
9
know
out of
why
10.
they're
Don't you
still
get it,
marketing this
Stanley?
game to me,
The
even though I
game
already
was
have it.
perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game
Alrighty then.
memories.
Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. Alright, hold up. Which way is the next way I've gotta go? Serious. What is the serious room? Okay, I gotta go this way. The greatest wealth is memory.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh, I can go this way now.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh!
What's this? What's
Jesus
down here?
Christ.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online
Oh
video
my
game distributor.
lord.
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's being collecting down here. Surely these
Steam
reviews were
reviews.
glowing as well, weren't they?
It's not even with the logo and stuff. Oh,
Honestly, I could
There-
not be
there's a
bothered
good
to play
review
this game
here.
to full completion. The narrator is
can't see this one.
obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and
no,
dialogue
your
proving to be
voice
more
is funnier
irritating than
than
entertaining.
anything this person could come up
Unfunny.
with. I'm sure of it.
Trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical
So
insights
pretty.
that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
This way? I think I go this way. Narrator, there's some good reviews here. There's one
Okay,
here,
let's
too.
see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness.
well, you
This
can't
is
hear
actually
me,
quite
I'm sure.
shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You
Man,
can't
you're
know how
using
much
so many
fluff I
vocab
cut
words
from
that
the
I
game to
don't
get
know
it
the
to
meaning
feel
of.
as
I'm gonna be
light and
real.
airy as it, well, I always thought
I'm
it
not
did.
helping the dumb American
Maybe it
stereotype.
Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like
Oh,
I let these people
no.
down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Oh.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
That's crazy. Although
A skip
there's some
button.
people IRL that I would do that
Well,
to.
yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too
Oh,
preachy,
okay.
then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the
Oh,
Stanley
okay,
Parable.
okay, okay.
That's my motto today, and
Okay
it's
then.
always
Okay,
been
what are we
mine.
doing?
I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip
You know,
button
the
we
customer is
shall
always
have.
right, but only in matters of taste. You do know that, right? Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the
What if I
second
just
my
lift the
incessant
button
droning
instead?
starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered.
No, I'm gonna be
No
real.
more listening
Half
to
of
me
the
rambling on and on and on. No.
half of the fun
Stanley
is just
Parable is a
just
game for the
bullying you
people.
for talking
And
too
if the
long. I'm
people
not gonna
want
lie.
silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't
I
sit around
don't wanna
waiting for
just
me to
skip
shut
it.
up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that
No,
I've
but
just
like-
begun an interminable
But like,
monologue.
I'd
and
like
it
for
goes
like
something
yelling
like
at you to
this.
shut up, and I
The
don't want to just
story,
skip
and
it.
the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all, until the end of
What?
time.
How did you
and
somehow
each time, everything all at
get your
once,
voice to
so,
sound
now
even
you
more
see,
pretentious?
Blah, 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 blah.
Fine. Hi.
Oh, You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course,
good for you.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such
Damn,
ruminations.
wish I could have yelled
Not
at
that,
you
of
for
course,
talking
you
too
need
long.
a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
What is a treatise?
Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay. So my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been,
I mean,
making
yeah, you
every
weren't
choice
the
to
same
which you've
person
ever
you were
given your
7
great
years
gift
ago.
of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather,
And
do
so
all of
each
the
choice
choices you've
you
ever made,
have-
in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite. You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and
the
not
choice
affecting
not
you at
to
the same
choose
time
is
by
a
virtue of the
choice.
fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on
All
this
right,
one.
then.
I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of
honestly,
tone?
yeah.
It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history.
Manifesto just
Ambitious
sounds
history,
very
if you
nice,
will.
but also
See, now you've got me
my
going
brain
back
is
to
just-
manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method
Okay.
for exactly this sort of situation.
Alright.
And I do find myself in this situation frequently.
How?
I'm going to say each word back and forth.
Oh hell
in
no, hell no,
repeated
hell no, hell no.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will
Yes,
say about
Cookie
this,
9.
and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review,
my
or at least
God.
change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I
I'd
guess
have to
I
check.
should
I've never
become
made a
better
Steam review.
educated on exactly how Steam works.
Probably, but
Perhaps
I do fear
that would have been the
it's a-
smart thing to check on before I went
Yeah.
about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
I fear
Although I have
the
to
reviews on
imagine
there isn't
that after
super
seeing
good.
this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to
I
edit
don't
one's
think that's
review,
how that
merely
works.
because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely.
Yeah.
Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review,
Okay.
so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game.
Lovely.
Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
Oh, you're not gonna talk anymore? What the fuck? Why are you silent? What am I supposed to do? Wait, am I supposed to leave? Do I have to hit the skip button again? Okay.
Okay, welcome back,
Hi.
Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Damn.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about.
I mean,
know,
low-key,
shocking, isn't it? But at any
Real.
rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
There's no door?
I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated,
There's no-
and we
I
can say
can't leave.
goodbye to it and just wait. I don't
Yeah,
know
there's
how
no
to feel.
door, I
Where
fear.
did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yeah, I think so.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here
Sometimes it is
before.
secured.
How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort,
I
or
mean,
a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently
Vents
large crack in the
among
wall?
us?
I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and
There's
to
a fan there.
please
There's
step
like
away from the
vents
skip
and
button, to
then
go
go that way.
anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there?
There
swear
was,
there
I believe.
Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through?
I mean, yeah, if the
a wall?
molecules line
Is
up
there any
perfectly.
possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able
No,
to leave? Please,
It
I'll take
doesn't
any
work like
option at
that.
all.
There's like a very
I'm asking
small,
you to
minuscule
work
chance that
with
if I
me here.
ram myself into the wall, I can get
need
out.
a door. We need a door of some kind.
Aren't you
I
there?
can work
Can't
with
you make
any
that
kind
happen?
of door, as long as it can open and lead from one room to another.
What door doesn't do that?
I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall.
Can we get like a wrecking ball in here? Actually, that'd be much cooler.
You just need to not do anything. Don't press the
Oh,
skip button.
I'd rather
Please,
shock
please,
myself.
Please do not press the skip button. Just wait here.
But now you're
Wait
saying
there
that,
for
and now I
me,
want to press
and
it.
don't press the skip button.
Well, did you?
Got it?
No,
Yes.
what?
Good. I'll be right back.
You're gonna leave me alone to listen to nothing?
Stanley!
Yeah,
Stanley,
yes? Did you find the door?
Please don't push the button again. It's been 12
Oh.
hours. You've just been frozen there.
Okay.
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely
Like,
gone.
there's no other doors?
I've looked at it from every angle.
No
I've
wrecking
checked
ball you can send
every
in?
one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door.
I thought you were a god. I'm not gonna lie. I thought
There's
you were like the
just
DM.
and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else,
Man,
I don't
do you
know
think
how
I
to
wanna sit
stop
here
you from
too?
pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't
What the
touch
fuck?
it, and I have to believe. I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you?
Like,
I've been thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why
No,
was
if
it
you're
so
the same.
important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so
Cookie
much to
Nine?
me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose
It's
benefit
the
is
self-
this? And here
it's
I
the
am now,
self-esteem
stuck in a
mechanism,
room,
or like the
waiting for you to press
self-esteem,
this
like.
button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck
But that's what I'm
all
wondering.
alone,
Self-esteem does
and that I have the power to
serve
prevent it all
as
from
like
happening.
the
If only I'd held my
kind
tongue.
of
It's all out of my
What is
control
it?
now. Just you,
yeah.
just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer,
I'm
to
not
leave
trying-
me all
listen,
alone.
listen, I'm-
Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship.
I'm still gonna be
surely
here,
you'll not be moved by
physically.
my howls of fitful anxiety
Listen,
that you sit with me and
I
just
can
stay
yap all I
here.
want,
Oh,
but
no,
you're not gonna
I
hear
know
what
you
I'm
too well.
saying.
You'll be leaving me. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that
But
I
no,
couldn't get out of my
genuinely,
head.
it's
I just
the
couldn't
self-esteem
ignore
hypothesis,
the negative feedback. Why was it so
where it serves
important for
as
me
like a
to
whole
fix the
thing
problem?
to like
Why
fit
did
in
Cookie Nine's
and stuff,
opinion
but, like,
matter so much?
I'm gonna yap for 2 seconds about psychology real quick, but like, basically there's this, I have to search up the exact term, I'm forgetting it, but, self-esteem, the, what was it called? Oh my god. But basically, self-esteem is a way to help you, essentially, from what I understand of social psychology theory. This is coming from someone who is like learning and has like an interest in psychology. There's a kind of like meter inside of you, what like on, hey, is this like basically based on like your reactions of other people and such, like, hey, am I fitting in, am I doing right? This comes out of a need to basically the human need to kind of like survive, and so we look to boost our self-esteem in any way we can via like fixing problems and such like that, and like getting people's approval, and we're fixated on that because of our kind of like biologically ingrained need to kind of like stick together. And if we're ostracized from the group, then our self-esteem tends to go down, and that's an indication, hey, we need to go ahead and like fit in with people or else we're gonna die or something like that. Which is why we are looking to like, you know, be a better person, fix mistakes or like things we perceive as mistakes, fit in with a group and such like that to make us feel better. Now, unfortunately, some people's self-esteem meters are kind of, I think it's the sociometer? Sociometer. I need to hydrate later. I will do that. But basically, the sociometer theory of that is basically saying, hey, we need to make sure that our self-esteem is towards the higher end, because of that, because it's basically a way of checking if we have the people we need in our life, and that kind of like connects to humans needing other people to survive, because we are a collaborative species and stuff like that. Unfortunately, some people's self-esteem meters are kind of broken, whether that's biologically or due to like past experiences and such, which is why there are people with very low self-esteem and high self-esteem, like overly high self-esteem, and there's also people with like high self-esteem, but their self-esteem is much more susceptible to going down via like something very like ambiguous being presented. Like, for instance, oh, if you're sitting at a lunch table, if you usually sit with your friends at a lunch table and stuff like that, and then they're like, hey, you can't sit with us today or something like that, you know, sure, that kind of thing hurts, but not everyone's going to attribute that to something they did necessarily. But someone with unstable high self-esteem may do that. So yeah, fun facts of psychology.
To me, I've never even met Cookie Nine.
Anyways, I'm gonna hit this button. I'm sorry.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I
there's
have
one
someone
more,
to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh, what the fuck?
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening.
That's
I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction.
You're real regardless.
Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely
You could say, I think, therefore I am.
I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to
Literally,
think of it,
what am
to
I
think
supposed
of
to do?
returning
I
to such
can't.
coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate
I don't
it.
like
Let us welcome it.
being
Let
quiet,
us not
though.
run from it.
I don't. The silence does bother me a lot, actually. I hate the ticking sounds. The clock ticking sounds are not fun.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
No.
Let
What
me
the fuck?
describe it for
Why
you.
would I do that?
To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life.
What?
All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long.
I don't.
There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need.
Hello? Hello? Oh. God, the fire alarm needs new batteries. Oh, I don't like how that makes me feel. Holy shit.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
Hi.
But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he went, shut up! It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek every...
Hello?
The end is never the end, 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 is never...
What is that? There's rainwater here. I think it will be enough to like mold or something like that and like open up and like we can put a ladder there. Oh. That's okay, yeah, that we could leave the oh there's no oh the ladder's right here. We can stupid fucking game not wanting to grab shit. Oh my gosh. There's greenery in here now? Hello? Anyone over there? This is quite beautiful, actually. Oh. Is this concrete? Or like sand? Oh, I don't like those noises. Let me out, let me out. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that sound. I don't like those sounds. I don't like those sounds. I don't like those sounds. Oh. Oh, Jesus, it's bright. Ah! Gosh. What's going on? Oh. Oh, okay. And we're back here.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I
What did it mean?
don't know what any
Stanley
of the shit
decided
that
to go
happens
to the
mean.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Means,
missed
like,
a memo.
genuinely. New content. Pardon.
Oh, good. You noticed my
Yeah,
slide.
I fear
Yes,
it's not
I have
hard
something
to
very
not
exciting to
notice.
show you.
I fear it's not hard to notice. So you know. What's going on? Okay. We're back in the elevator. Okay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
Yes?
And about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The
Okay.
original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
Huh.
I say we take it one step even further. Which
it
is
dark?
why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh. Oh, I was facing the wrong way! Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior
So
to
add
a
this stuff at the
measly
end.
re-release with a
Again.
few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll
my
cover
gosh.
with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely
Taste the
new
sequel.
experience, built from the ground
And I
up.
still can't get my
Why,
soda.
there's so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
For the fans! I don't fucking know, man. Oh my god, the glass doors?
Calling it
The
the Stanley
Google
Parable
side.
2 is
The
just
back
so much
two doors.
catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising
Stanley.
potential.
This way to the show floor.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what
Scrum
exactly the
design
Stanley
pitch
Parable
break.
2 is going to be,
Uh-huh.
but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Alright.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out.
Oh, yeah,
Game
it's like when I
development is
write,
much
basically.
more of a fuzzy
Frankenstein.
magic than anything scientific or logical, really. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Okay. So I think I'm only gonna do like 2 of these for now because I am a little tired. But we gotta get the bucket. I fear we do gotta go get the bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing
Yes.
and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of
I love
reckless
chaos,
despair
man.
in
Like
those
I
who
don't know what
played
you're
it.
talking about,
Well,
but I do want my
I'm
bucket.
happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered
I
a
need
clever
this bucket.
solution to this
Please.
fundamental problem
Give me
of the
this
game.
fucking bucket.
It's the Stanley Parable.
Give me the bucket. It's descending from the
You see,
heavens.
Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to
It's
the
like
bucket,
when you have
the
like
many
a comfort
disorienting
plushie or emotional
contradictions
support
of the Stanley
plushie, but it's a
Parable will
bucket
feel
and it's
perfectly
cold
normal
steel,
and perhaps
and you can have
even comforting.
it has a
You may
handle.
even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring
Man, I don't
cognitive
care. Just give me the
dissonance
bucket,
with the bucket
please.
in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the
Yes,
perfect
this is obviously the optimal solution. I love this fucking bucket. This is fantastic.
Can you feel it? The glow of
Is this like my
comfort,
free
even
sample?
in the face of crushing
Free-
despair, must already be sweeping
free
through your
bucket
body.
sample.
And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Ah,
I
that's fun
think
to
that just
charisma,
holding
man.
it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
I don't know about
The
all that,
benefits
but
of the
thank you.
bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, the metal sounds. It's so perfect. Thank you. I love this bucket. I will take care of this bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't
Okay,
already.
actually, we're just gonna explore the ones on this floor here, so we'll do 3 total.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet
Yeah?
decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the
Get
office
well
could use a bit of
someday.
decoration, like
Happy
balloons.
12th
But I'm
birthday,
undecided on
Steph.
Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go
Do you know what a
with?
bucket even is? I'm not even sure, man. Like, you know, I thought I knew what a bucket was until I received this bucket, and I'm like, no bucket even compares in the first place. Happy 12th birthday, stepniece.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that
Oh,
you
you
knew
fucker.
which one you actually
Oh my
really
god, I hate
wanted
when
all
people do
along.
that.
Get Well Someday.
I'm guilty of that, but I hate that. Oh my god.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
The jump circle. Hold up.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back
I have no
for
more
Stanley
jumps.
Parable 2 as well.
No, this is the
It's-
most
Oh,
tragic
wait.
thing ever. Wait.
You already spent all your jumps the
Yeah,
first time we saw
I
the
did.
jump circle. Oh well.
Bro.
I suppose it can just be a nice
Are you
decorative
kidding
piece
me?
then.
I could have jumped in this fresh little area with the orange floor in the jump circle. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm gonna cry. Wait, actually, I want to go see the hole real quick. Let me go see the hole. We're gonna go see the hole real quick, and then I think we're gonna circle around to the gym button, and then we're gonna go ahead and log off there.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of.
Yes.
It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right.
Oh.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Could say I'm hole dwelling. I don't know how many people are gonna get that.
You see, isn't it wonderful?
I'm
One of
having a
my more
great time.
ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue
The
on.
teleport button? Okay. What if I just continue falling?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the
Well,
top.
yes, but the point of
Do it
infinite
on the
falling is to
sooner
infinitely
rather than
fall.
later spectrum of things.
What's wrong? I'm having fun. Let me continue falling. That thing better look
Okay,
like a
Stanley,
tiny pixel.
I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
What the fuck?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature.
Oh my
It's
God.
more of a...
Oh, there's the floor.
Okay, well,
New
good for you.
mug.
You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually
Listen, the
fascinated by
sensation is
falling.
fun. As
What
long as it
normal
don't break my
person
legs.
actually wants to fall infinitely.
Skydivers, probably.
As deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me.
I'm
Maybe
not putting. You're getting
problem.
defensive. Listen, listen.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't
Nah,
mean.
fuck you. I mean
Why
everything.
don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then
still
go
feels
ahead and
like a
press the
scam.
teleport button
You should.
to warp up to
You
the top of the
you know what
hill
you
and
can
we
get
move
away with
on.
actually.
I'll
You could
just be up here when you're ready.
you could probably get away with like what is it, bottomless. You could do bottomless maybe, and then like you'd be like, oh yeah, you could just refill the hole like they do with the fucking soda cups and shit. But anyways, I hit the J button.
Great.
So G.
Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
All right. But first.
Oh, for heaven! You see, I was right. The problem.
I
is
don't
you.
know what you're talking about. This
The
isn't a
problem is that
problem.
you like
This isn't an
holes too
addiction.
much.
That's crazy to say.
A normal person would have said, "Yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever."
I
till the end of
literally
time.
hit the
Don't
bottom.
need to see it all, but not you. Oh no, 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 no! You have a weird sort of. Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to
Yeah, I
you
think
this
so.
time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean,
Man, I want to fall for
admittedly,
longer.
I
To be
didn't
real.
make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had
Alright.
enough? I'm positively
Well, what if
thrilled.
what if it's, I'm
I
curious.
really do have
Is
so
putting it
much more
shorter?
to show you. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Oh,
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not
meeting
infinite,
at 2
but that it's
p.m.
growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible
Yeah,
to
I
call
don't
the
know if
hole
you can call this bottomless
infinitely
or-
deep, even by the
Just
lax
the
overall
two of
standards
us.
for accountability and
We
marketing.
can make it
What's
if
going
we
on
try.
here?
Just the
Stanley,
two of
I
us.
have no explanation for
Just
the
the
uncertain
two
nature
of
of the
us.
hole's length.
Just the
Here,
two of
let's
us.
try something.
Building
Let's pop back
castles
up to
in the
top,
sky.
and we'll see if
Just
it gets
the
any
two of
shorter.
us. You and I. I don't fucking know, man.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this
Oh.
point. It's how is this still appealing?
This is very
to you?
nice. I don't know what you're talking
I know
about.
you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
I don't know. This is very
Oh,
nice. It's like a kiddie
Who
pool.
am I to judge?
It's like a ball
You
pit.
just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Oh, you're so British. You say teleport. Teleport. Sorry. Sorry. I... Oh no, I'm catching the British. Oh my lord. Let me out! What the fuck?
Is the teleport button not working?
Why isn't it? Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm pressing it.
I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing. Well, I suppose.
I'm spamming this shit, okay,
I
man?
suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Okay.
I'm out.
Oh,
Goodbye, Stanley.
lovely.
You
Thanks.
couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with
Listen,
it than
okay,
you could
put
ever
the
have asked
balls
for.
in here,
It's
and then
a
I'm just
win
gonna have
for
fun with the ball
everyone.
pit, okay?
You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally
Listen, this is your
anything
fault. You made
else.
this too appealing. You
Take
made
care,
this. This is your
Stanley.
fault.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Oh my lord. Alright, hole, we're in it for the long haul. Listen, if we put some water in here, this would make a very nice kiddie pool. Actually, wait, are there there's cigarette butts in here? Never mind, that might not be fun. I keep hearing noises and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? What? Oh. What the fuck? We're descending. Goodbye, narrator. I descend into the depths. Oh my gosh. What the fuck is happening though? Change your perspective. Oh! How dynamic! Oh, this is perfect. I think this one's perfect. Let's go with this one. Why does Stanley look like that? Holy shit. Change your perception. Oh! Okay, I'm kind of grouping this actually. Oh! No, that one. What the fuck? Okay, it sounds like it's reversed. I'm actually curious about something. Oh my gosh. I get all the Instagram filters. Oh, that sounds actually quite cute. Oh my god, I'm blue. Da-ba-dee, da-ba-da, da-ba-dee, da-ba-da. Change myself. Oh! What the fuck? What is that? I can't even see what that is. Wait, hold on, change. Oh, am I just upside down? What the fuck? This is Stanley. This is also Stanley. This is also Stanley. Why does this look like that's not my... That's... Or... No, I'm not a human character. Oh my god, it's the doodles I did in art class. This is perfect. Let me change my perspective real quick. Wait, actually I do want to change the...
Stanley?
Hey, I'm having a great time.
Stanley.
Stop. Oh my lord.
Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there.
Listen, I was having a great time.
But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn
You said you were gonna leave me alone, and then you just didn't.
For every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the
so
hole?
Rude.
From the looks of things,
I mean,
you
if
and
there's
I
a
will
hole,
have
there's a
many,
goal.
many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna do the gym button now, and then I think we're gonna head out. The gym button.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Hear your name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
Button.
And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated
that's very
as
nice.
people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Wait, no. Is it gonna say my actual name? Because I'm a little nervous about that one, guys. Is it gonna also because like I go by multiple, like I go by Angel, I go by Angelic, I go by angelicluv, which is my full name. That's what's printed on my birth certificate. Believe it. That's definitely what's printed on my birth certificate, guys. First name Angelic, last name Love, full name angelicluv. That's definitely it. But yeah, man. Okay, we're just gonna hope it's not my actual name.
Jim.
Oh.
So, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name.
Imagine the Jims out there who just heard the name and were like,
have
what the fuck?
Play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim,
I am a
and
Jim.
as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I don't know. I think I should we should pretend like we're like we need to get into the acting mood here in the right headspace. So I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do all that.
Jim.
Oh my god!
Yes, you see, what a thrill!
Holy
what a
shit,
rush,
that's
what
my
a
name!
show. The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Oh, it hits even
my
harder the
God.
second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the gym button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much.
What do you mean too
Jim.
much, Jim? Wait, no.
I'm putting the gym button away.
Wait, no.
Otherwise, soon
No,
you'll
no,
start
no,
to lose
no, no,
all
Jim!
sense of who you
Jim!
actually are.
Jim! No! No! Jim. Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable
That's a very...
That would actually save me the work of finishing this
That's
feature.
a target audience, I'd say. Like. But anyways, thank you all for watching so much, and we will be continuing this next stream, and I'm very excited for that. I think we need to go to the achievement, the test achievement thing. Oh shit, I fucking broke my VTuber a little bit here. Whoops. But yeah, we're gonna do the test achievement thing, and then we're gonna do the rest of the features, which are on the second floor, I think, mostly. And then showcase and a couple of different endings when we get back to this, which will be probably Monday of next week, unless things go awry, but we'll see. Oh yeah, right, I'm gonna be taking a break, I think, like, the week, like, which week? Hold on, I need to double check. Okay, yeah, from like the 15th through the 15th until like the 22nd, so that means there will be 1 week where I won't be streaming at all, but I'm going to be trying to work on things for the anniversary and just more enjoyable stuff for you guys in general, and also a few things, personal things that I wanted to work on, so yeah, don't worry, I'm going to be trying to work on things, don't worry guys. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching today, and I'm very excited to see you guys next time and to continue this. And I hope you all have a good day, good night, wherever you are. And sorry, they took away the button for video. I know! It's so depressing. It's so fucking sad. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye! I fucking turned the volume all the way down by accident. I don't know if this was the original level, but oops.